When was the last time you felt like you? Maybe it was before you got married, or before kids, or before that latest promotion. Either way, it's been a while since you've had yourself up there on that priority list. But not now. You've made that decision to finally get healthy again and start feeling like yourself again, right? Only one problem. Where do you start? You could start with a brand new workout program. You'd have to figure out the clothes, gear, gym membership, maybe even equipment, and which program do you do? It all gets really overwhelming really quickly. All of that overwhelm and complication is why I have people start with just moving their bodies. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Coach Mack, the founding health coach of Running with Bacon, where I help women feel like themselves again via fitness, one small step at a time. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell to be notified every time I release a new video. Back to this idea of moving your body. As a former Division I strength and conditioning coach, you might think that I'm a little bit biased toward working out. And the truth is, I probably am. I love working out. However, I don't recommend people even start working out. I just ask them to move their bodies. And there is a very subtle but important distinction between exercise and moving your body. Before I get to that distinction though, let me just say that most people who come to me for health coaching have tried all the things before. They've tried dieting, they've tried different workout programs, and all of it asks essentially for a huge life overhaul. It is a massive time commitment. They have to do multiple steps to get set up to even start the program. And they're all coming to me because those strategies failed. They didn't work for them because it was such a big ask. Go ahead and put a little hand raise emoji in the comments if you have tried one of these strategies that asked you to do a whole 180 all at once and it just didn't work. Put your hand up in the comments because you are so not alone. And let me just say, if that's been you, you did not fail. The strategy failed you. You are not a failure. The strategy is the problem, not you. Let's take, for example, if you want to eat a salad every day. That seems like a healthy thing to do, right? So you start thinking about it. Let's see. I gotta go to the grocery store because I don't have all the stuff I need for a salad. And while I'm making my list, what all do I need to put on a salad? Veggies, protein, or maybe even I need to look up recipes for a salad because I'm not gonna be eating the same salad every single day of the week. I got to do some research about healthy salad dressings, and then probably should do a pantry clean out so that I'm not tempted to just eat whatever I have on hand. And so before you even get to eating a single salad, before any lettuce makes it onto your fork, you've got at least 24 steps before you can even start eating a salad. The overwhelm adds up so quickly that odds are good you don't even ever eat the first bite of lettuce. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, the same goes for a new workout routine. And so before you know it, before you even pick up a single weight or take one step on a treadmill, you've got a dozen steps in your way before you can even start. In either case, with this many barriers to just taking the first step, to just getting started, odds are good we don't even do it. And that is where I have people just start moving their bodies. And this is that distinction I was talking about earlier. Moving your body versus exercising. Moving, all you have to do is take a step. So as soon as you start walking, as soon as you do your first bodyweight squat or jumping jack, whatever it is, you're moving and it counts. So that is why I have people do the easiest thing, 0 barriers, 0 steps in between, is to just get moving. And it's not just about the 5 minutes. You and I both know nobody's getting in shape in 5 minutes, duh. But it's not about the 5 minutes. It's about the series of habits that you are starting when you commit to moving your body 5 minutes. If you can't commit to 5 minutes, just 5 minutes, how are you gonna commit to an hour at the gym? So that's why I start with something as seemingly simple and even silly as 5 minutes. Because you're like, I can do 5 minutes. Anybody, 5 minutes, come on, I can do this, right? And yes, you can do it. That's the whole point of getting started moving your body with just 5 minutes. because it doesn't stay 5 minutes. You begin progressing. Maybe next week you go up to 6 minutes, and then 7, and then 8. And before you know it, you're at 30 minutes a day. And that's just walking. You might say, what would happen if I just jogged for 30 seconds today? And then the next day it was a minute, because 30 seconds wasn't so bad. And before you know it, you keep progressing and you keep challenging yourself, and you look up 6 months later and you got in shape because you started with just 5 minutes. It's so simple, but those 5 minutes and that feeling of accomplishment provides such a boost of confidence that, yeah, I can do this, I can maintain this, this is not that bad. And before you know it, you're making better food choices. You are going to bed 5 minutes earlier. But this confidence boost and this momentum that you gain, it carries over into other parts of your life. And they all start adding up. These small changes start adding up to really big results. The time is going to pass anyways. And so a year from now, or 5 years from now, or 10 years from now, you could be in the same spot that you're in right now, spot that you don't want to be. Or you can try something different. You can start with 5 minutes and watch how these small changes add up and be a completely different person a year from now, or 5 years from now, or 10 years from now. Time's going to pass anyways. And in that time, you will notice you have a better relationship with yourself, the way you talk to yourself, the way you carry yourself, the way you present yourself. You have a better relationship with food. You're no longer beating yourself up for something that you ate or punishing yourself with exercise for something that you ate. And your relationship with exercise improves. It's not punishment anymore. You look forward to it because of how good it makes you feel. And all because you started with just 5 minutes. If it doesn't seem quite so silly now, just moving for 5 minutes, you see how impactful it can be. If you are ready to start moving for 5 minutes, I actually have a Fit in 5 5-day challenge for you, where I challenge you to move your body for just 5 minutes, 5 days in a row, to kick it off and get you started, get that momentum going. I'll put a link here in the description box. Sign up. I will email you, even do the exercises, the circuits with you here on video every day of the challenge. All you have to do is show up. You don't have to plan. You don't have to think. You just have to press play. No matter how you start your health journey, you have to start. So why not start with something that is so simple, so easy? I mean, it's walking. You do that all the time, right? It's 100% doable. You can even walk circles around your house, scrolling social while you're doing it. It is really that simple. Watch out for the dog. It is 100% doable, and it really can be that simple. So that is why I recommend starting with moving your body. Why not start today?